Hey, it's Harold, and this is Vocal Defrag. Vocal defragging is giving yourself the opportunity to sit down and ask yourself questions. You don't have to be harsh. You don't have to be a best friend. Just be somebody interested in the inner self that you really are as well. Because a lot of what you're doing is stuck inside of you. Because the outside shell of you is being controlled by bosses and friends and family members. And that inner core is going, but what about me? What about my personal interests? Well, the outside person is going, well, I get it. But, I want to be liked. I want to be accepted. I want to keep my job another 5 minutes. Go ahead and ask yourself the questions and question the answers. And because I really do vocal defragging, not like what we're doing here. This is a conversation between you and me right now. But vocal defragging is asking those questions. I do it, and it's not easy. And it feels very uncomfortable to physically ask myself questions and then come back with answers. And if I don't like the answers, well, then I'm going to ask more questions. And I'm going to keep digging until there is a process of success between me, myself, and I. That's one of the things about it is that you've got to learn how to put focus on what really counts inside your mind, body, and soul. And it starts with asking questions. Making it a part of your daily discipline is what our subject is today, because I think that many times we're all very guilty of saying, yeah, I've got daily disciplines. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. But, when we practice, are we doing it right? Or are we practicing bad habits? So what are your daily disciplines? And does daily mean daily, or daily meaning, like every other day, maybe once a week? But what is your discipline? Writing is one of mine. We've talked about that many times. Writing in the way of being honest on a page. It doesn't mean that it has to be a journal and you're documenting everything that's going on in your life, but it's just writing, whatever's moving through your moment of now. I call it stream thinking. And so the journey as a journal writer is based on learning how to understand who and what you are by asking those questions. But how do you find your discipline? Do you find it in a book? Do you find it by talking with other people? What is your daily discipline in the way of being an inspiration? Maybe something religious that's moving through your life, something that you want to change, something that you want to invite into your world because you're tired of the old stuff that you are. So that's one of the reasons why I like to vocal defrag, is because as these changes begin to evolve, I want to make sure that I have found my focus as well. Let's break this down. Only as an example, I became a daily writer because of Julia Cameron's The Artist Way, and she does a thing called morning pages because it helps you understand and to clarify what you are, what you can be, and how you can utilize the strength of that inner peace or that inner child. Okay, so I was in a very dark place when I was searching for something like Julia Cameron, which I found in California on a hot summer day. So from there, as I learned more about her lessons, I grew stronger as somebody who was trusting their daily discipline. And in trusting that discipline, the walk and way becomes change. Change that some people liked, other people no longer wanted to have anything to do with me again. The second journal that I picked up was a defrag journal in November of 2017. Once again, another dark place led to yet another daily discipline. The awareness program, trying to figure out who, what, where, why, when, and how. And it begins with asking questions. So when I talk about what is your daily discipline, what moments in your life had to take place where suddenly you had to make a change? Now, I was never anybody who took supplements or even thought about really taking care of this mind, body, and soul until I had my heart attack in 2009. Suddenly it was like, dude, your out of focus moments almost became your last moment. We need to find new daily disciplines. Martial arts helped out a lot. I was already a martial artist by the time I had a heart attack, but it taught me through doing those forms and, being able to show up every day, how to be strong with the self that you are. And so when I ask you a question such as, what is your daily discipline? If you don't have any, let's find some focus and see if maybe we can develop a clearer, more stronger you. It doesn't mean that you have to beat yourself up. Don't be a father figure to yourself. Just be somebody who comes in, asks a few questions, and then you do it on a daily basis, and it becomes a moment where you go, okay, we got to do this. One of them happens to be this walk through this forest in South Charlotte. I do it every day for my heart, for my mind, to receive, as well as just enjoy the beauty of a forest in all the seasons that we're gifted with. But I do it daily. And part of the process of a day has got to include this, because if it doesn't, then that inner child or that inner being that you carry with you begins to become uncomfortable. 2 o'clock in the afternoon and you still haven't taken a transition walk. The daily discipline has been interrupted. On the days that I don't write at 7 o'clock in the morning, all of a sudden it's 11, and then it's 3 in the afternoon and I haven't written yet. What do you think that's doing to my mind, body, and soul? It's starting to wreak havoc because it knows without those daily disciplines what's going to happen on the opposite side, or the potential of there being something extremely negative. So helping you develop a daily discipline is going to be a challenge because, like I said, some people are going to like the new you, other people are not. It's no different than losing weight. A lot of people don't like the skinny you because they can't be skinny, and other people, they miss the old you because they liked having donuts at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So locate your daily discipline. Once again, be nice to yourself. Find your calm and practice it. But don't practice it wrong. Practice it in tune. I'm Arrow, and that's Vocal Defrag.